The life raft bobbed gently on the endless expanse of the Pacific Ocean, its bright orange fabric faded and weathered by the relentless sun. The sea was calm, eerily so, with not a breath of wind to stir the waves or break the oppressive silence. For miles in every direction, there was nothing but water, a vast, empty horizon with no sign of land or life. The raft was a solitary speck in the boundless blue, a remnant of some forgotten catastrophe. It had been adrift for days, weeks perhaps, carried aimlessly by the currents. The emergency supplies had long since been depleted or washed overboard, leaving only a few tattered remnants, a single flipper, a shredded life jacket, and a waterlogged logbook with its ink smeared into illegibility. The raft itself was battered but intact, a silent witness to whatever had transpired. Inside the raft, there were no bodies, no bloodstains, no sign of struggle or violence. But there was an aura of dread, an invisible weight that hung in the air, as if the very fabric of the raft had absorbed the terror of those who had once clung to it for survival. What had happened to the crew or passengers who had sought refuge here? What unspeakable fate had befallen them? Perhaps it was a storm that had swept them away, the fury of the ocean claiming them one by one. Or maybe something far worse, something lurking beneath the waves, waiting patiently in the depths, had reached up and pulled them down into the abyss. The ocean was vast and mysterious, home to creatures and forces beyond human understanding, and it had always kept its secrets well. The raft floated on, drifting aimlessly, a ghost ship with no souls left to haunt it. It might have once held desperate cries for help, prayers whispered in the dark, or final, frantic struggles against the inevitable. But now, there was only silence, the kind of silence that chilled the bones and stirred the imagination to dark places. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across the water, the raft continued its lonely journey, carried further from the place where it had once been filled with life. And in the darkness of the night, under the cold, indifferent gaze of the stars, it remained adrift, an unsolved mystery, a forgotten fragment of horror that would never be known, swallowed by the endless sea.